Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and as the Rising of the Shield Hero collab is coming out on the 1st of October on Global, and some of you may not be or may not have enhancing materials like these, as, well, there's been a lot of good banners recently with a lot of very decent characters and you may have been leveling them all up, or you may just be a new player, or someone who just doesn't have many stocked up in general. So I'm going to go over the worst and best, I guess you can say, these Fort Zoldris things, which one's the worst and which one's the best to farm for them. I'll be explaining why they're the best and the worst on the way. So first thing we're going to start with is this is Helbram. Helbram is the worst one, and there is only really one reason why he's the worst one. He has a revive, so you can't actually kill the final turn, or you could kill it in one go, but if you didn't, it would be a slight problem, because then you'd have to wait another turn, because of the revive. Of course, I'm just going auto. But yeah, overall, the best one to farm is not this one. Let's just say that. It's definitely not this one. Of course, I'm using the Unknown King, the Unknown team with King on it. And I've also got Ragnarok Barn in the back. It's just my normal farming gold team. It's actually pretty quick. Of course, Ekidon is the main DPS on this team. So this is the part where if you don't kill Helbram in 2 turns, or in 2 cards, or the first time at least, you then will only just trigger the revive. So if this King card doesn't kill Helbram, it will then trigger the revive. Trigger the revive. Yeah, there you go, and now we wait another turn, because he didn't trigger the revive. And now he revives, there you go. So now you wait another turn, and it's a wasted turn. And when you're doing farming like this, especially on Sundays, which is like gold farming day, or just anything farming day, you don't want to be wasting this amount of time on every single run, because it will stack up very quickly, and you'll realize that you will end up losing a lot more materials. You end up making a lot less. Obviously, I do have a decent chunk. I will need to farm a lot more, as characters take stupid amounts to level up, and they don't give us enough. Which means they don't give us enough of everything. Barely have SSR bloody pendants. We've got enough to level up 1 character. Anyway, and then the second worst one is this Droll. And the main reason for this Droll being the second worst one is the fact that if you get your ultimate, obviously this is a very rare chance, but let's just say you get your ultimate, he's ult seals for 2 turns, which can be slightly irritating. And also, this one isn't too bad for the fact that this phase only got 2 enemies, and then it will then drop in 2 more enemies because they're giants. So this bit isn't the worst bit. There you go. Obviously you want to stick on auto, as if I played it there would be no point, because obviously I'd be deliberately trying to trigger it and make it look worse. If I do it on auto, it's complete fair analysis. Either we get horrible or we get a good tier RNG, and we get to see that Droll. I think either he lowers passive, or he lowers your ult gauge, or he just let's find out. Let's check. I'm pretty sure he seals ults. Yeah, he seals ults. Here you go. Seals ults for 2 turns when ult gauge reaches 5. So obviously that's not that big of an issue, but obviously if you don't have a really good farming team and you heavily rely on your ultimate, then yeah, it is not very good. Apart from that, if you're, let's just say, a long time player, for example myself, you don't have to worry about this one. This one's also a very simple one to grind. And depending on what team you're using, so obviously if you're watching this in the future and you do have the Rising of the Shield Hero characters and you want to use them, this is the best one for you. You don't want to do the best one, or the one that I call the best one, which is the Ludo one, which is this one. This is the best one. This one I call the best one. Obviously, we're all allowed our own opinion. If you're if you're a newer player, this one's probably the best one for you to farm. Only because you're not ult sealed, so if you rely on ult to kill quickly, you've got an ultimate. Obviously, it might take you longer to kill these 2 birds, but then you've got more time to get ultimates. He does lower your defense-related stats by 40%. I don't actually know about Ludo. I don't actually use him. But, of course, if you are going to use the new characters, or if you're going to use either Blue Tarmiel or Naofumi or Raftalia, you can't use it. I recommend doing Droll, only because those characters are very self-sufficient, and what I mean by that is they don't need their ultimates. Obviously, this one's just very easy to wipe, because obviously I'm using mainly green team, so as you can see that was an easy wipe. Obviously I had to get super good RNG at the end, but it's just the best one to farm. Actually, I'll break it down to scenarios. So the Hellbrum one is the worst one, no doubt, unless you've got like a super good DPS team where you know you can one-shot him. If you can do that final phase in one turn, then fine. That one's not bad. But if you are a newer player, I recommend Droll. No, I don't. If you're a new player, I recommend Ludo. If you're an older player and you don't rely on ultimates, Droll is very good and very easy. If you're using Naofumi or any defense-related character, don't do the Ludo one. You want to do the Droll one, because it'll lower defense-related stats by 45%, and that's a lot. Especially, or even I know Naofumi's taunt gives him like 80% at like level 1, but or something like that. It gives him like a lot of like defense-related stats. I don't think it would still be worth it. You might as well just do Droll. Obviously, with that, you'd then also get type advantage, which then make it a lot quicker as well. Naofumi's AoE hits like a truck. The game will automatically pick his taunt when it appears, because the game will pick taunts. It doesn't pick taunts with counters. Lucky enough, it doesn't have a counter, so it will pick it still. But if you are trying to auto-farm with a character with a counter card, just want to let you know, especially if it's Estarossa. Firstly, don't use Estarossa because you'll lower your attack-related stats every time you attack. But also, the AI will not pick your counter card. No matter what, it doesn't matter if you go to your settings, right, and you change your AI to like defensive or offensive. It won't do anything. So yeah, that's the best ones to farm, obviously for different scenarios. Hellbrum isn't a very hard boss fight in terms of like, if you are very new and you have to stall constantly because you want to do the hardest ones, then do it, but obviously it won't be that efficient, and mainly you want to go for efficiency. For gold farming days or any for farming the books or anything as well, you want to go for efficiency. If you don't go for efficiency, it's not worth it. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.